Teach me how to pray. Episode 2. When I don't have words. Take a moment to arrive here, wherever you are, however you're feeling. You don't need to be ready. You don't need to sound confident. You don't need to know what to say. If prayer has felt hard lately, or distant, or empty, you're not alone in that. Many people come to prayer carrying tiredness, uncertainty, or silence. And if today you feel like you want to pray, but the words just won't come, this time is for you. We're not going to rush. We're not going to perform. We're just going to be here together. Prayer doesn't always begin with sentences. Sometimes it begins with a sigh. Sometimes it begins with sitting still and admitting, I don't know what to say. That kind of honesty is not a failure of prayer. It is often the doorway into it. When we talk about prayer, we can easily imagine it as something verbal, thought through, put together. But Scripture quietly tells us that prayer goes deeper than words. There's a line in Romans that says, the Spirit helps us in our weakness. It says that when we do not know what we ought to pray for, the Spirit Himself intercedes for us with groans too deep for words. That's a gentle truth, not complicated, not demanding. It means that prayer is not carried by your vocabulary. It's carried by God's nearness. Wordless prayer is still prayer. Silent prayer is still prayer. The ache you carry, the heaviness in your chest, the longing you can't explain. These are not obstacles to prayer. They are often its language. You don't have to translate yourself before coming to God. You don't have to tidy your thoughts. You don't have to solve your feelings. God is not waiting for you to get the words right. God is already present in the moment you realize you have none. When words run out, relationship does not. Think about someone you trust deeply. There are moments when you don't need to speak. Your presence with each other is enough. Prayer can be like that. It can be sitting with God without explanation, breathing, waiting, letting God meet you exactly where you are. This is not a lesser kind of prayer. It is often a very deep one. So now, we're going to move gently into a time of prayer together. Nothing you need to achieve, nothing you need to say aloud. If it helps, you might let your shoulders soften. Let your breath slow slightly. We'll take a moment to breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, in and out. As you breathe, you might simply become aware that God is here, not distant, not waiting for you to speak. Here. If there are words inside you, you can let them rest. If there are no words, that's okay too. You might offer God your tiredness, your confusion, your quiet hope, not in sentences, just as they are. Holy God, we come as we are. Some of us with words, some of us without. We trust that nothing in us is hidden from you. When we don't know what to say, meet us there. When our prayers feel like sighs, receive them. When silence is all we have, be present in it. We rest in the truth that your spirit is already praying within us, holding what we cannot express, carrying what feels too heavy. We sit with you now, not rushing, not striving, simply being held. Stay here for a moment longer. There is nothing you need to add, nothing you need to fix. Just this quiet knowing that you are not praying alone. When you're ready, you can carry this stillness with you. The God who hears wordless prayers goes with you. You are held. You are heard.